We got another awesome video coming to you from inside the warm home and at my bench because it's, I swear, 9 degrees outside and the real feel is negative 20. And I was outside before filming the GMG SMC9 video for the review and testing and whatnot, and I got up to the point where we were going to test it, and it's so cold that the gas just spewed right out of it. And I know it works because I tested it inside. It's just too cold for that, and yeah, I don't want to be outside. So we are back at the bench with another awesome video, and today we're going to explore a replica that I picked up or traded for on the hop-up app, and I'll show you everything that I got. This is kind of like our first looks at it since I opened it up. And I kind of want to just take a look, explain my plans with it. We will do a review video, kind of just go over a little history and whatnot and all the things that I got. And you'll let me know if you think I got a good deal. So I gave away my KWA Chris Vector 7 mags because I have a Crytek. Personally, I just wasn't going to use it because it's a KWA. It is minimal for aftermarket parts. It's a great replica. It's just, like I said, I have the Crytek. The Crytek's available. I'll play with it. And I just didn't really want the extra wall hanger. I have a lot of replicas right now, so I figured one Vector for me was fine. And I traded for this absolute beast. A replica that I'm sure none of you have ever seen before. It's extremely unknown. Obviously, that is a joke. It's the SCAR. We have a SCAR with not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 brand new mags. It is a full loadout. I can just go field this today. It came with all of these accessories on it as well, and that is so cool. I didn't know some of these accessories. I haven't used some of them. Some of them I'm actually really familiar with, and we'll go over that in a second. So from my understanding, if somebody can correct me if these are wrong, we're going to go over a quick little, just like fun little bit of history that I've personally heard myself. I don't particularly recall if this is exactly how it went, so again, this is just stories that I've heard. But from my understanding, when the SCAR was originally created, it was designed to replace the standard M4 service rifle. And when it got into the military's hands, their opinion was like, oh, well, cool. It does everything the M4 does. So why change it? I don't know if that's true. But yeah, now we have a SCAR. This is manufactured by, or I'm sorry, this is made by VFC. It is a gas blowback, obviously being on my channel. And from my understanding, I think Cybergun licenses it and distributes it in the US. I don't 100% know. I haven't done my research. I'm kind of just geeking out over here and enjoying being back inside. When I first unboxed it, I do want to say that I noticed very quickly that this looks like it has barely been touched. It did not have any scratches. It did not have any marks. It was just very, very well kept. I checked all the mags. I haven't thrown any gas in them or anything like that so far. Everything just seems like it's all right. We're going to test all of that out now. We'll check at gas. We'll check if we can load them and whatnot, if there's BB tension and everything, so that's really cool. I'll go over the SCAR generally as well as some of the parts that came on it. Obviously, these aftermarket parts did come with it. Some of them, like I said, the Stark grip. This is not my first time seeing the Stark grip. I actually recently picked up the MDRX, if you guys remember in the previous video from Silverback, and it came with the Stark grip, which I didn't really like originally, and then I started to get really comfortable with it. Kind of puts you in like a weird position instead of just a foregrip. It gets you like that kind of C grip, but also widens your grip a little bit. It's really, honestly, super comfortable. The flashlight is a flashlight that I am familiar with. I've actually unboxed one of these on the channel before. I forgot what company makes them. I think it's Pinty. I don't know if this is theirs specifically, but it looks very reminiscent of that. And it's standard. It's got the paddle hold to ignite, release, turn it off, and then pressure on, press off to turn it on and off. Just a standard flashlight. It should have a strobe function too. I'll probably wind up taking this off and putting something a little bit more sleek on there because I don't like this paddle on the side. It came with the West Hunter LPVO. This is an LPVO that I'm not familiar with. I do know they're pretty readily available, and they are on the higher end, not price-wise, but they're kind of up there. And when I first looked through it, I will say it's extremely clear. The mounting hardware looks extremely clean too, and it does come with a kill flash, so I don't have to worry about BBs, which is really cool. So again, out of the box, ready to go. I might throw some sort of a small little red dot on here somewhere, like a mount, just so that I have something a little bit closer range too. And it comes with a shush cam. The only thing that I can gather from it, there's no foam on the inside of it, no baffles, but it says EMG training device for airsoft only. I'm assuming, obviously, EMG makes this. But yeah. So, kind of just my general notices. Because I've never actually owned a SCAR before, so this is my first time handling one on my own. It looks like we got 6 stock positions by the press of this button. That is plastic. A little wobbly, but not super wobbly. And of course, you got your SCAR rubber butt pad. This button should be your cheek riser. It's got one position, up and down. I'll probably run it up because I have to be able to get eye level with the LPVO. If I choose to keep it on, the button of the stock to get it to fold. Wow. Okay. And it latches right here under the like mock ejection port. That is really sturdy stock. There's like no wobbling there. Very impressive. Fire selector switch. Can't put it in safe, I assume, unless the hammer is dropped. Let's pop the mag out. And we'll test that again. Okay, so fun mode. Single, semi. When the hammer is dropped, you can't put it in to safety. That is ambidextrous, obviously. For our mag release, you have the one mag release here and an ambidextrous one on the other side for your index finger. Let's check out that trigger now. So there is no take. It's just a wall and a nice hard break. Then a reset. It's a SCAR trigger. It's a nice trigger. It reminds me a lot of VFC's UMP45 trigger, but honestly a little bit better. For our charging handle, obviously, that is ambidextrous if we wanted it to be. But on this one, it is not right now. We could just switch it if we needed. Ton of rail space on the top, rail space on the bottom, rails on both sides. I believe these are sling mounts, if I'm not mistaken. Just clean. I'm definitely going to change this out for probably like a Magpul Mo. Your iron sight, typical flip forward. Then you got your flip ups on the back, so it came with those too. Obviously 14mm counterclockwise, and it's got the barrel extension. Just trying to figure out where the hop up is. Don't really know. I'm going to have to do a little research. I don't think it's here. I don't think the gas block is the hop up adjustment. Or is it? I'm going to have to do a little research. I'm not 100% sure where the hop up is, and this did not come with a manual. Okay. Beautiful. Let's see if these all hold gas. I've got a bottle of Lancer Tactical high pressure gas. Thank you, Lancer Tactical, for always sponsoring the video. There we go. No leaks. No leaks. Single way valve, as is typical with VFC. No leaks. No leaks. Looking good. Remember, always test your stuff when you first receive it. No leaks. Sometimes the nozzle just doesn't want to fit in there. No leaks. Beautiful. All right. Not too bad. What is that? Okay, the mags are interesting. So you have your gas release and your valve both on the back side. It's got these like little like kind of raggedy and shaky like base plates. The mag is some sort of metal with a plastic sheath over the top for the feed lips. The feed lips are connected to this whole thing. Huge gas router. Very confused what this is. I'm assuming that's your... Do I have one with BBs in it? I have no idea what that is. Is that like a dry fire switch? I have no clue. No clue. Okay, let us see if it fires. Kind of throw a mag in there. Bolt pops open. Bolt release. Wow, that is a strong one. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can get like a better angle for you guys here. Holy brother. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Gotta do some auto here. Okay, yeah, whoa. That is the strongest kicking gas blowback I think I've ever fired. Dude. What the? Did it? I mean, I know it's airsoft. It's not real steel. But did VFC throw a freaking anvil in there? Holy smokes. All right, let's, I do want to see. Can we use the T238 speed loader to load these? Because if we can, that'd be really good. I really hope we can. One thing that I was looking at while I was throwing gas in them and kind of just looking at the mags is the feed lips are a little chunky. And a lot of the time the adapter for the T238 speed loader tends to not really like the chunky ones. So I'm interested to see if we can fill these with the speed loader. Just toss it on. I don't know how many BBs these hold. Not 100% sure. All right, let's see. Should be like midway charged on the battery too. Oh no, come on. We got a couple in there. We didn't actually feed 21 because it was filling the feed track. Maybe a little angle to it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. I am picking up BBs left and right almost all of the time. All right, let's see if we can try this again. We still got room there, like a lot of wiggle room. Just shooting BBs everywhere. My wife's gonna kick my butt. All right, let's try it again. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, hold on. Could probably get a couple more in there. It's a little finicky, but there is an angle to it. There definitely is an angle to it. Let's see if I can get a couple more in there. That might be. Come on. No, it's two. Yeah, I don't want to just jam the gears. Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay, so you can fill it on the T238 speed loader. I think either A, you just really have to focus on the angle of it, or B, maybe like there's an adapter or something that I can throw on there to make it a little bit easier. But the mags can definitely be loaded. Dude, I can't believe the amount of kick on the back of this thing. That is absolutely insane. The construction of the entire thing, we're looking at, obviously it's primarily polymer, being a SCAR. I don't know if the upper is metal or not. The rail definitely is, and you could see that's an extra piece added onto the top there. Got another sling mount here. Why do I feel like... Dude, I genuinely feel like the hop-up has something to do with over here, at the gas block. Because looking now, I can't see any TDC. What if we charge the bolt? And we look on the inside there. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, hold on. No, that's just... Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. Not 100% sure. I'm going to have to take a look in the comments. But that is crazy. Absolutely beautiful. And again, like I said, the coolest part is I literally... It's a whole loadout already. Like, we are 100% ready to go. Yes, we're going to do a review video of this entire thing down the road as soon as it obviously gets a little bit warmer because, like I said, it's just getting ridiculous out with how cold it is. Hopefully this cold front passes by soon and we can get up in like the 30s, maybe even 40s, and we can finally get back outside and start doing these things because I have so many videos backed up right now just due to the weather and the fact that, like, even when things are working and it doesn't specifically have to do with a replica itself, my hands are just freezing over. But we now have a SCAR. I feel like I've had so many replicas, and a SCAR is one of those ones that's like a go-to for most people. Like I haven't had a SCAR, so I'm really thrilled. I hope you guys are excited. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. There's a slew of shorts coming, plus the review video. If there's any upgrades that you guys know to do to these, I'm definitely going to change out the hop-up rubber and the inner barrel more than likely, but that's for the video. For now, I'll catch you in the next adventure. Peace.